The Moliere Production concept. This was a theater project in my Intro to Theater class. Basically, we had to take a Moliere play, pick a Moliere play, read over it, and basically, if we were the directors of a stage play, what would we do? So we would have to discuss sets and costumes, directing choices, acting choices, if we wanted to flip anything in the script to make it modern, past tense. Basically, we had the own power of creating whatever we wanted out of a play that was made the longest time ago in history. My partner for this project was Dina Moses. She was for all the other projects that were like this. Um, this was probably my favorite one, just because we both loved the story of how tricky women can be. The play by Moliere that we picked was called A Doctor in Spite of Himself. And basically, it's about a bum who is married to this amazingly gorgeous, smart woman. But he's lost his job and getting drunk all the time, doesn't take care of the house, so she's stuck. She's stuck with this gross man who does not take care of her anymore. And it gets to a point where he is abusing her physically. This play kind of represents a sort of a lesson in domestic abuse. And after the domestic abuse, after things get worse in the household, the mother of the children decides to trick two men outside that her husband, her bum husband, is a doctor and but is in denial of it and hiding it. So therefore, the other two guys that she was speaking to basically forced and beat her husband, her bum husband, into trying to solve an illness for a girl in the hospital. So basically, he is tortured into this, and me and Dina just thought it was it was a dark comedy. It was supposed to be a dark comedy. And it also kind of tells how you shouldn't underestimate women, and which was actually very hard to do that back in the 1950s, because this was when men kind of still had power and there wasn't really any feminist acts going on either. So it was definitely different to society, we thought, which is why we wanted to represent it in our project.